namaskar and adab to all my friends from your friend astrologer and guide Irfan once more with you from your very own channel Astro Assurance. When planets go retrograde in our chart, then obviously a number of results come to us slowly. Sometimes, as I have also said in a number of my videos, especially regarding retrograde planets, sometimes we have to wait for some time before the good luck or the good results of the planet come by to us. Especially what happens when a planet is retrograde in a horoscope is that many times it is one step forward and two steps backward. However, when the planet in transit, while it is in direct motion, suddenly then goes retrograde for a few months, it has different denotations because that planet is not retrograde in a horoscope, but it has gone retrograde for all the zodiac signs. So it has more larger world perspective, world denotation rather than an individual alone. Luckily for us, different planets going retrograde in transit has different meanings for us. Some of them may bring about challenges, some of them may bring about issues. However, some of them may also bring about better opportunities and also an opportunity to revisit. Similarly, when Jupiter is now retrograde in the Pisces sign, it brings about a number of things to the forefront for a revisit, for us to relook into, for us to use a large heart, to be able to give more, to be able to take the right decisions, to be able to take the wise decisions. And this will also throw up for us different opportunities to either correct things, revisit things, re-engineer things, decide against on certain things, decide for some things, and maybe take things forward. Because Jupiter retrograde also means another opportunity is given to you before Jupiter moves on in its forward journey. So Jupiter is telling you, before I bring about the results, because Jupiter is also the teacher, Jupiter can be a large-hearted teacher, but Jupiter can also be a strict teacher, a strict guru who can also punish you for your vagrances. So Jupiter's retrograde is a good opportunity for us to revisit certain areas, whether it is health, whether it is wealth, whether it is education, whether it is property, whether it is children, of which Jupiter is the Karaka of, whether it is livelihood, because Jupiter is also the Karaka of money, abundance, prosperity, foreign travel, going to foreign lands, settling in foreign lands. All these opportunities, all these areas will be thrown up open for all the zodiac signs, especially depending on where Jupiter is placed in your respective horoscope. So the Jupiter's retrograde calls upon us to take decisions not only pertaining to what Jupiter is throwing up opportunities for us basis what a zodiac sign is, but also with Jupiter is placed on our respective horoscope and what dosha it is, what yogas it is. So when Jupiter is retrograde in the 12th house for an Aries ascendant native, it means that Jupiter is throwing up opportunities of first the 9th house which it rules, the 12th house which it also rules, as well as those houses which it aspects. So Jupiter placed in the 12th house while also ruling the 9th house means it creates opportunities or re-looking at opportunities of going abroad, settling in foreign lands, looking at opportunities to go abroad, or revisiting plans which country to go to, or making plans afresh or taking plans forward if you have been sleeping on it, if you have not been taking action. So Jupiter's retrograde means now is your time. Please take action if you have not acted upon it yet. At the same time, Jupiter's aspect on the 4th house, that too, its sign of exaltation means that Jupiter will be giving you a good opportunity to create properties, to do up your house, to invest in properties, and also to be having a focus on your domestic affairs, looking at matters of spouse, children, mother, investments, assets, buying properties, buying vehicles. So number of good results, number of buying opportunities, investing, all this is thrown up. This is also especially because Jupiter will also be aspecting your 6th house, which is also a Artha Bhava, a Bhava of money. And Jupiter is also the Karaka of money, accounts, finances, along with Mercury. So it's a good opportunity that those people who are in service, those people can take plans forward to either apply for new jobs or even relook at what work they are doing and expands. Jupiter expands the ability to work on new projects, expands the ability to work with team members, and expands the ability to be also to do well in your service and also to extract better benefits from it. At the same time, Jupiter also aspects with its 9th aspect the 8th house. So Jupiter is also protective of both the 6th house which it aspects as well as the 8th house which it aspects, and protects untoward incident challenges. However, when Jupiter aspects the 8th house, Jupiter is also asking you to relook at your life and create a change or relook at transformations which Jupiter is allowing you to do in your life, because this transformation could be a good one for you rather than something which may not bring opportunity. So it's a overall golden opportunity, good opportunity for people to go look at opportunities of going abroad, foreign lands, applying for foreign universities, traveling far and wide, maybe for holidays. So these 2 months, if people have not gone for a vacation, you can go for a vacation, invest in property, relook at matters of domestic life as well as your service as well as your work. For Taurus ascendant natives, Jupiter has gone retrograde in the 11th house. So Jupiter's ruling the 11th house as well as ruling the 8th house, which means certain re-opportunities are being given to you in your social life to relook at social gains, relook at certain friendships you have, associations you have, acquaintances you have, before you take your plans going forward. Now this is also because Jupiter also rules the 8th house of changes, transformations, also obstacles and issues. So there could be an obstacle which comes from your social circle, from your acquaintances. So Jupiter is asking you to relook at those people who you call friends or your well-wishers before taking any plans with them. If you're taking any plans with them in joint partnerships, joint assets, relook at this. But Jupiter is also giving you an opportunity to expand your social circle and make better use of your social circle, because this is the time for you to make a change or take plans forward, or if you have been sleeping on some plans, to take it forward. So if there are any plans to take a friendship forward, because Jupiter is also aspecting from the 11th house, the 5th house of romance, so then relook at whether a certain association and acquaintance can be taken forward in terms of relationship or even a commitment being made. And because Jupiter also aspects the 5th house of children here, Jupiter being the Karaka of children, for some people, especially of zodiac sign Taurus, they can relook at whether they have children or they want to plan children or they want something to be done with children, some decision regarding children or some plans regarding children can also be made. And because Jupiter also aspects with its 5th aspect, the 3rd house, Jupiter will expand your ability to work hard, to be able to bend your back and to get better results. So because Jupiter is aspecting the 3rd house while being placed in the 11th house, so which means the more work that you put in, the more gains you will get. And this is also a period of at least one of your wishes and desires coming true. So it's a good period. So if Jupiter is placed in any house for Taurus ascendant natives, from that perspective, Jupiter can also can make one wish of yours come good, or one desire of yours come good also. So keep a note of this and see if there is some plans pending, take it forward. This is a good period also for those people who are in social media or work through social media, or their work is connected online. Then this is a very good period for them also to make gains. And because Jupiter also aspects the 7th house, so a very good opportunity for women who are planning to get married, who want to take the plans forward. But because this is the 7th house of the Scorpio sign, so this is also planned to change or transform or to also preserve or persevere. So if your plans to take the relationship for some reason is not going forward, relook at your decision, because this could be a chance for change or transformation in your marital union, or relooking at the relationship itself, or how you have been looking at the relationship so far. Now for Gemini ascendant natives, Jupiter rules the 10th house, placed in the 10th house and gone retrograde here. So this is an opportunity to rethink. This could also mean that while you're rethinking on certain opportunities, some new opportunities may also come to you in the next 1 month or 2. And so Jupiter is telling you, take it slow. Don't jump to making proposals or saying yes to a proposal, rethink on whether you want to take it forward, because Jupiter retrograde is also an opportunity to rethink. And because Jupiter also rules the 7th house, so for some women, relationship could be formed at work or connected to work, or you could meet somebody who could end up in the long term for you as somebody who could be a potential relationship partner also. So this is an opportunity for you to reconnect. Or if you're already in a relationship with somebody and thinking to take it forward, Jupiter's retrograde is rethink whether you really want to take it forward, because Jupiter also rules the 7th house while going retrograde in the 10th house. Jupiter also aspects the 2nd house, and that to the sign of Cancer, where it gets exalted. So it's a very good opportunity for people to use their work environment to push forward with their earnings, with their livelihood, with their remuneration. So Jupiter will expand your earnings. Jupiter will give you an opportunity to relook at your work environment and then to be able to take a decision regarding your work, regarding your remuneration. So at least one opportunity will come to people of Gemini zodiac sign in the next 3 months till the end of November actually, which you, if you utilize, can expand your savings, could expand your investment also. However, Jupiter being retrograde, think through and be careful before you say yes to something, and don't be in a hurry. And this is also because Jupiter also aspects with his 9th aspect the 6th house of service, but Scorpio sign of transformation. So be careful of what you say yes to, especially connected to work, because that could also lead to a change later on or force a change later on. So be careful and work on your relationship with your team members, because one of your team members could be an asset for you in the long run. And service expansion means in the next 2 to 3 months you could get a new role, you could get an expanded role also, and it's surely an opportunity to go ahead and to do well on your projects. And Jupiter aspecting the 4th house but in the Virgo sign means that those people who have really worked hard on your domestic life, serve the domestic life, serve the spouse, serve the children, this could be a very good time for you to also seek results or look at results or enjoy your results, where you take a back seat or you take a more relaxed seat and see how your family comes forward to be able to give you a good time. So this is a good time to travel with your family, spend time with your family, plan a vacation with your family. And for some people, because of work, this could also mean moving into a better home, into a larger home, and something which may also provide you a better opportunity of more peace, more harmony at your work as well as your home. Jupiter being placed in the 9th house and has gone retrograde in the 9th house while also ruling the 6th house, which means that Jupiter is giving you an opportunity of revisiting your work area, your work environment, and wherever you're working, relook at how you're working, in which opportunities you're working, with which teams you're working, in what roles you're working, because this is a good opportunity for you to revisit and plan ahead. Because basis how you plan, the better gains may come in, better opportunities may come in, and these can also connect you to going abroad or traveling abroad, or some travel opportunities will also come to you connected to work, connected to your service. However, this also depends on how Jupiter is placed in your respective chart, because those opportunities are being created, and a lot of opportunities are being created for Cancer ascendant natives. One of the reasons being is Jupiter also is aspecting the Cancer sign, that with the Lagna. So all round good results may come to you in terms of your health, in terms of your future plans, in terms of how you plan your investments, your growth. And there could be one change connected to maybe your service, because of which your status in society may increase, your importance in society may increase, the respect and adulation in society may also increase. So the next 3 months is a fantastic opportunity for Cancer ascendant natives. Make the best use of it and see how your opportunities soar, your opportunities of doing well in your life also soar. And this is also important and a stronger manifestation, because Jupiter is also aspecting the 3rd house of hard work, self-enterprise, marketing, branding. So how you showcase yourself, how you demonstrate yourself at work, through that an increment or higher status in your life may also come about, a higher designation may also come about. And this is also strongly connected to work, because Jupiter is also aspecting your 5th house. But because it is the Scorpio sign, so Jupiter is also giving you an opportunity of rethinking and maybe even looking at a job change. If a job change is on the anvil, an opportunity is given to you, then don't be petulant, take it forward, take the opportunity, but do relook at, because Jupiter is retrograde, so do look at the opportunity before you take forward. So an overall very good placement for Cancer ascendant natives, a fantastic placement. Jupiter is strongest in the 9th house. Going retrograde means it is closer to the earth, but it is also asking you to revisit some of the things, some of the decisions you are about to take or have not taken so far. So commitment in certain decisions, rethinking on certain decisions, but overall, whatever decision that you take, if you're taking it with wisdom, overall very good, fantastic period for all Cancer ascendant natives. For Leo ascendant natives, Jupiter being placed in the 8th house, while it is also ruling the 5th house, means it's a very good opportunity for all Leo ascendant natives to relook at their lives and transform in a number of areas. Usually Jupiter doesn't give you the best of results in the 8th house, but here being in its own sign and retrograde means Jupiter is giving you an opportunity to transform or bring about certain changes in your life which could be far reaching. And because Jupiter also rules a very important 5th house of gains, which Jupiter is also the Karaka of, so a number of decisions that you take now can completely turn around your life or bring about a huge transformation in your life. So Jupiter is saying wait and watch, and now is the time for you to bring about a change. If at all you have been sleeping on a decision, sleeping on a partnership, sleeping on a relationship, sleeping on an opportunity that you have not thought of so far. So take that opportunity, make that investments, go for that asset, and Jupiter may give you good luck over a period of time. But be sure that you look out for what documentation you're doing, what paperwork you're signing up, so that does not become an impediment. And because it is a transformation time, so the transformation could also take you to foreign lands, because Jupiter also aspects the Cancer sign where it gets exalted, but in the 12th house, of which it is also the ruler of, the natural ruler of. So Jupiter aspecting the 12th house means Jupiter will protect you from unnecessary and untoward expenses. So hold your purse strings tight, because this can be a good thing for you going forward. Relook at some investments, because Jupiter also rules the 5th house. So relook at, rather than spending money on wasteful expenditure, relook at some good investment that you can make, long-term investment that you make, because this can be a very good investment in the long run. But be careful of what investment that you get into. Jupiter aspecting the 2nd house of earning, remuneration, livelihood, which means Jupiter is expanding your livelihood, expanding the opportunities of getting a higher remuneration. So Jupiter aspecting the 12th house as well as the 2nd house means Jupiter is creating an opportunity for you to go abroad and increasing your earnings, especially because Jupiter also is aspecting the 4th house, but in the sign of Scorpio, which also means transformation. So this is an opportunity of trying to go abroad, transform your home, change your home, and get higher remuneration, especially connected to work, because the 5th house which Jupiter rules is the 8th house to the 10th house. So overall good opportunities of investments, taking decisions regarding children. If some couples have not thought about children yet or planning to have a child, so this is a good time to rethink on your decisions to have children and plan accordingly. So overall good time for people who are doing their PhDs, who are in research, who are thinking of going to foreign lands, who are planning to do certifications in foreign lands or go abroad and work or get connected to some research or some certification, some qualifications which will hold you good in the long run. Now for Virgo ascendant native, this is one of the best placements because Jupiter is in the 7th house and in the sign of Pisces. Jupiter rules your 4th house of domestic life, domestic happiness, harmony, and Jupiter is placed in the 7th house in the Pisces sign. Jupiter is the Karaka of domestic life and Jupiter is the Karaka of husband and is placed in the 7th house. So for Virgo natives, especially for women, if you have not taken a decision yet regarding a relationship, so Jupiter before moving on is telling you that this is the right time for you. If you have not thought about a relationship or if you have not made the commitment, then either rethink about it or make that commitment, especially because Jupiter is also your 4th house. So think of settling into, at least commit a settlement into a domestic life with somebody, if at all somebody is on your cards but you have not made a decision yet. For those people who have already made a commitment, have already made up your mind that this is the person you want to be with, this is the time to rethink whether this is the relationship you absolutely are sure about before you want to take forward. So Jupiter is saying rethink. If you're absolutely sure that this is the one for you, then take the decision forward, don't hesitate. But if there is a slightly inkling of that this person may not serve you, this domestic life may not serve you, so rethink. Don't be in a hurry to take it forward, because between November and January you can take the decision when Saturn then moves away your 5th house and moves into your 6th house. And because from the 7th house Jupiter also aspects your 11th house of higher wishes, desires coming good, especially in your social life or what your heart loves and desires for, especially because Jupiter aspects the Cancer sign in the 11th house. So some wish or desire coming true either in your property or investment in a property or starting a business in a partnership. So if you have been putting off a business in a partnership or thinking about doing a business in a partnership, so this is the right time to think and take it forward. So relook at who you want to do a business with, who you are going to tie up with, because this can be a good opportunity in the long run to make a lot of gains out of it. And this is very crucial also because Jupiter is also aspecting the Lagna, that too the sign of Virgo, which Mercury rules, which is also the denoter of business. So it's a fantastic opportunity for people who want to do business, who want to get into partnerships, who want to get into marital life, to make big gains out of the decision that you make now. This will also expand your social life, but at the same time that connection, that social connection, that marital connection, that business connection may also add to your respect, to your status in society. So this is a good opportunity of taking a decision forward. And because Jupiter also aspects the 3rd house of effort, but in the Scorpio sign, which means if you're planning to establish a business, then you'll have to work hard before you get the fruits of the labor. So don't be in a hurry, but this will require some transformation in terms of your thinking, how you think, how you want to work, how you want to do business, or if you're in the social media planning to do something on the social media, how you want to take it forward, because this could be a sea change in your life itself and how your life will be transformed going forward. So overall, a fantastic placement for Virgo ascendant natives, whether it's women or men or people who are planning to do business or planning to relook at their work, planning to relook at their social life, social connections, and certain decisions which will overall increase their status, will increase their designation and increase the standing and respect in society. For Libra ascendant natives, Jupiter is placed in the 6th house and Jupiter also rules the 3rd house, which means if you are ready to bend your back at work or you have already done that so far, then this is a time for you to get the fruits of your labor. So time to ask for gains, time for ask for growth, time to ask for even promotions. However, this is more for people who really bend their back and worked hard. And if you're sure that you have really bent your back and you've worked hard, but for some reason the growth is not coming to you, the opportunity is not coming to you, then Jupiter's retrograde means rethink where you're working, rethink on the opportunity that you have, because Jupiter is in the mood to give you an opportunity in the next 3 months. While it is retrograde till the end of November, some opportunity will come by to you, or if you put in the effort, because Jupiter rules the 3rd house, if you put in the effort, a very good opportunity may come by to you and may completely change the perspective you have on your work and the gains from your work, because Jupiter also aspects the Cancer sign where it gets exalted and in the 10th house. So it's a very good opportunity for people to rethink how they're serving, where they're working, put in hard work, bend their back for the next 3 months, or if you have already done that, relook at what work you are doing, where you're working, what projects you're doing, what company you're working, because this could be either a good opportunity to move up, to seek promotion, to grow, or to get an opportunity outside which may also add to your overall growth also. So it's a very, very good opportunity for growth. Especially some of you may work or who are working in foreign companies may get growth, or those people who are working in domestic companies may get an opportunity of working in MNCs, multinational corporations or foreign banks or foreign companies rather than foreign banks alone. So relook at your current work, look out for opportunities in foreign companies, or for some people even going abroad, because Jupiter is aspecting both the 10th house of work as well as the 12th house of foreign lands, and Jupiter is the natural ruler of the 12th house. And this is also important because Jupiter not only aspects the 12th house in the sign of Virgo, which means service, and Jupiter is placed in the 6th house of service, but Jupiter also aspects the 2nd house and in the Scorpio sign, which means a transformation, a change in your remuneration, a change in your livelihood, a change in your source of earning, a change in your way of earning, or where you're getting your livelihood from, where you're getting your money from, where you're getting your gains from. So, because Jupiter is placed well, rules another very good house, the 3rd house of self-enterprise. So, it's a very good opportunity to relook at gains from your work, relook at your partnerships at work, working in large organizations, even foreign land, and through that bringing about a change. This is also about expansion of your savings. So, Jupiter gives you an opportunity of investing in money, in certain aspects or in certain assets, which will also increase your bank balance, increase your savings. If you have not done so, plan to invest in some long-term plan, investment plan, because that in the long run can bring about huge gains for you. So make use of the opportunity. For those people who are not keeping good health, Jupiter brings about an opportunity to relook at your health. However, this next 3 months, take a control of your diet, because in these 3 months, if you are not careful, you may put on more weight. So be a little careful. Those people who enjoy eating food, who are foodies, this is a time for you to get gains, to relook at your livelihood, foreign lands work, leaving food alone. For Scorpio ascendant natives, because Jupiter rules the 5th house, placed in the 5th house in retrogression, but while it also rules the 2nd house. So Jupiter is directly getting connected to the 2nd house of livelihood, remuneration, earning, savings, to the 5th house of change in your job, change in your work atmosphere, or change in your approach to work, because the 5th house is the 8th house from the 10th house. And because Jupiter rules the 2nd house of income, which means some change in your work approach can bring about a higher remuneration also. And because Jupiter expands the house that it is placed in which it rules, so Jupiter getting through the 5th house, but in retrogression means Jupiter is expanding the 5th house of investments, 5th house of gains, also romance. So those people who are not in the relationship, committed relationship, you may feel there is somebody who you may want to approach, or you find interesting, or you find exciting. Maybe you may want to approach the person. If not, somebody may come in your life in the next 3 months who could end up becoming or seeming to be very exciting, very engaging to you, and maybe you may want to take things forward. So really, surely the house of romance is highly lit up by Jupiter. And if you are in a committed relationship, however you are not in a long-term committed relationship through marriage, then be careful, because you may end up having 2 or 3 interests around you, and don't allow yourself to slip, because this may be a time to slip in your romantic relationship, because some of the opportunities of romance may be that good. So be a little careful, don't get on a slippery slope. This is a time for more for consolidation, or to start a new relationship, or commit to a new relationship or the existing relationship, rather than having a roving eye. The other important thing is, because Jupiter is aspecting the 9th house in the sign of Cancer, this is a very good opportunity for people who are seeking higher opportunities, especially connected to education, or using your education to move up the ladder, or wanting to apply for higher education, or apply for masters, or seeking to go abroad. So this is a good opportunity. For some people, you may go on for vacation if you don't go to foreign lands for work. So this is a very, very good opportunity for you to travel to foreign distance land, even to foreign lands much beyond your national boundaries, maybe for a vacation, or maybe connected to a new opportunity. And this is also highly brought about because Jupiter also aspects the 11th house in the sign of Virgo. So this is a good opportunity for you to get some of your wishes and desires get fulfilled, especially through a social engagement. And because it is the 6th sign of Virgo year, which means some of your old enemies could become friends, some of old patch-ups may happen around this time, new relationships may also be made. And because Jupiter also aspects the Lagna, but in the Scorpio sign, which means through either your romantic relationship, or children coming into your life, or new opportunity coming in, through that you may also be gaining a higher status in society, higher elevations in society, and higher respect in society as well. So make use of this opportunity to get higher gains in your remuneration, in your livelihood, in your romance, in your investments, connected to social connections, working in large organizations or moving up the ladder, and through that being able to elevate yourself socially as well as work related. Now for Sagittarius ascendant natives, one of the most fantastic placements because the Lagna Lord is in the 4th house of assets. But going retrograde, the Zodiac is asking you to rethink on the investment that you have made so far, the assets that you have made so far, and asking you, are you sure what you have done so far is good enough? Do you want to relook at some of the planning that you have done? Do you want to invest in some new assets? Do you want to look at your property or the home that you're living in? Or do you want to add some opportunities of increasing your assets? Or do you want to increase your conveniences, your life conveniences through maybe purchase of vehicles? So for some Sagittarius ascendant natives, a brand new big car may be on the anvil, or some of you may buy at least some domestic appliance of conveniences to make your life more comfortable. Some of women may buy jewelry or even help or assist your husband in going for a new home or doing up your new home. So this is a very, very good opportunity for looking at property, increasing your domestic comforts, and maybe for some people even changing the home or even moving into a new home after buying property. If there have been some challenges in property related issues, they will all come good, they will all come undone, and there is a high opportunity there may not be any lingering problems anymore. And because Jupiter also is aspecting your 8th house, so it is more protective of obstacles, challenges, problems coming in, sudden issues coming in. So Jupiter will protect you from sudden issues, sudden problems, or if they are happening, Jupiter will ensure that you come out of those unscathed, especially because Jupiter is aspecting the 8th house but in the Cancer sign. However, Jupiter is also creating an opportunity for those people who are in the IT industry or manufacturing industry or research based industries. For them it could be an opportunity of, through your work, ending up changing your home and through that elevating your status, social status as well. This is also true because Jupiter aspects the sign of Virgo in the 10th house. So which means through service there may be an elevation in your stature, in your designation, in your remuneration, and because of which you may add on to some comforts of your home or even move into a better home or even purchase the property. And because Jupiter also aspects the 12th house but in the sign of Scorpio, the sign of transformation, for some people moving home and through that transforming because of getting connected to foreign companies or the IT industry through work related enterprise, adding to their elevation in society, elevation in your social status and your respect, that may also come about. So a very good overall opportunities for all Sagittarius ascendant natives. So better use this opportunity. Such opportunities, strong Jupiter being placed in the 4th house, may not come to you for another 12 years. Now for Capricorn ascendant native, Jupiter is placed very strong in the 3rd house of self-enterprise. So Jupiter going retrograde, Jupiter is asking you to rethink that whatever you're doing in terms of your effort, has it been giving you enough fruits of your labor? Are you happy with the fruits of your labor, with what enterprise you're doing? Or do you want to rethink of where you're working or how you're working? Do you want to put in high effort or you want to work smart? Because Jupiter is questioning the way you have worked so far, how much effort that you have put in your work so far. And Jupiter is also asking you, would you want to rethink of where you're working, or you want to think about investing yourself in some self-enterprise, maybe doing something on the social media also, trying to become a social influence also, because Jupiter is expanding the 3rd house of marketing, reaching out, social network, being a social influencer, doing something online. So very good opportunity. And this is also true because Jupiter also rules the 12th house. So Jupiter could be creating opportunities for you to do something online and get gains from foreign lands. Also get gains from all those areas which are connected to health, or get connected to being social influencer to help others, or to bring some relief to other people's lives, problem solve for other people's life, consult, advise, guide others so that their challenges, their issues can be handled through your effort, through your teaching, through your advising, through your guiding. And because Jupiter also aspects the Cancer sign but in the 7th house, so Jupiter being in a Kama Bhav is saying, if you put in the effort, you could end up getting married to somebody who could be long term stable relationship for you with very few hiccups in your relationship, because Jupiter aspects Cancer sign where it gets exalted. So it's a fantastic placement for you. Jupiter is saying rethink. If you have not committed so far, then this is the right time for you to make a commitment or move forward in the relationship. But if a relationship is not serving, rethink on the relationship. But whatever decision that you take now, it has long-term repercussions, and most of the time it could be a good decision for you. So don't overthink, but plan and take a relationship forward basis how you are looking at relationship and how which relationship may serve you. And so you may get connected to even a new person coming into your life, because that opportunity is being created by the zodiac. And because Jupiter is also aspecting the Virgo sign, but in the 9th house, which means education, higher qualification is of the essence here, and some of you may get good gains. Some of you may also come across as experts in your industry, in your area of work, and through that opportunity of moving up or even moving to foreign lands may come about. For some of you, your organization may get you connected to foreign companies, foreign clients, or even move you to foreign lands, maybe to work on site or maybe even for a long-term project. Some of you who are thinking of finishing your education or going for your education abroad may end up, because of taking the decision, settling abroad also, basis how Jupiter is placed in your horoscope. So make the best use of this opportunity. The more effort you put in, the right way you put in the effort, the more wise decisions you take. A number of good decisions, from relationship, from holding on to your purse strings and not getting into losses, gaining from foreign lands, gaining from finance, IT, health related, manufacturing, research related industries may also come by to you. For Aquarius ascendant native, Jupiter is placed in the 2nd house, which it rules. Jupiter is also the Karak of the 2nd house. So Jupiter going retrograde for the next 3 months means Jupiter is asking you to rethink on the money you're making, the remuneration you're getting, the livelihood through which you're getting your remuneration, and the bank balance you have. So Jupiter is questioning you, asking you, are you happy, are you satisfied, or should you want to do something about it? And Jupiter is asking you to take a wise decision, to think through and take the decision which will get you gains, because Jupiter also ruled the 11th house of gains, wishes and desires coming through. So Jupiter is asking you, if your wishes and desires have not come true so far, connected to your remuneration, connected to your livelihood, connected to your earnings, wherever you're working, Jupiter is giving you an opportunity to expand your savings, expand your bank balance through how you take decisions forward, and whatever decision that you make, a wise decision can increase your gains multifold. And this is not only because Jupiter rules the 11th house of wishes and desires, social connections, getting gains from your social connections, from your social network, from your friends, and rule the 2nd house, but Jupiter is also aspecting your 6th house of service, but in the sign of Cancer. So those people who are in the medical profession, or some advising, counseling, guiding to your work, or working in the hospitality industry, or working in commercial industry, all this is strongly highlighted for you. So this is a very, very good opportunity of increasing your working potential, increasing your connections at work, overcoming all sorts of obstacles, overcoming all sorts of challenges at work, and through that being able to do very well, increasing remuneration and getting very high gains. And this is also strongly coming through because Jupiter also aspects the 6th sign of Virgo, which also is the natural 6th house, but in the 8th house of obstacles, issues. So Jupiter will be protecting you from issues, problem, challenges coming in, and Jupiter is allowing you more time to breathe, more time to think because of its retrogression, allowing you to take the decision going forward. And because Jupiter is also aspecting your 10th house, but in the sign of Scorpio, so this is a high time for you to rethink about where you are working. This is also a time to make a change or bring about a transformation in your work, through which your remuneration, your earnings may also get affected, and you may get high gains because Jupiter also rules the 11th house of wishes and desires coming true and gains. So if you have an opportunity of making a change at work and changing the environment in which you work, changing the project, even changing the organization itself, then it may be a good opportunity. Rethink on that opportunity because Jupiter is retrograde, so that you don't regret later. But if that opportunity is good, a very good time of making high gains is on the anvil for you, because Jupiter is ruling all the good houses 11th and the 2nd house, and aspecting all the good houses as well. And for Pisces ascendant natives, last but not the least, this is the best placement among all the zodiac signs because Jupiter has gone retrograde in the Lagna itself. So Jupiter is telling you this is a time for you to transform my friend, and if you are able to do that, it's a leap forward. It's a huge leap forward for you. Jupiter is creating that opportunity. Why leap forward? Because Jupiter is not only ruling the Lagna, placed in the Lagna, but Jupiter going retrograde means it's closer to the earth, it's stronger. And Jupiter is aspecting with its 9th aspect, the 9th house, of which it is the natural ruler of, but in the Scorpio sign of change, of transformation. So Jupiter is creating you an opportunity of change, of transformation, and giving an opportunity of a huge leap forward, huge gains through the transformation. And even through the transformation, coming out good as a guru, as a master, as a top of the echelon of your service, of your enterprise, of your business also. So this is a very good opportunity of change through taking a decision at work, or through education, or through adding some extra qualification also. So use this opportunity or create that opportunity. This is an excellent opportunity for you to make that change, to break that transformation, or add that educational qualification, or even travel abroad, because the 9th house is also the house of long distance travel. And because Jupiter is also aspecting the 6th sign of Virgo, but in the 7th house. So this means if you have served the household so far, if you have served the partner so far, then this is a good time for you to get the results of your labor, the results of your effort. So for some of you, you may end up into a marital relationship, taking it forward, getting into a committed relationship, in the long-term, stable, fantastic relationship. Or if you're rethinking, and in spite of you putting in all the effort in the service, and if the relationship is not serving, then Jupiter may bring another opportunity for you, which may be much better than the current one that you're in. And this may happen within the next 3 months if the current relationship is not serving you. So Jupiter is giving you a chance to rethink. Don't hurry into any decision right now. However, over the next 3 months, Jupiter is giving you ample opportunity of rethinking, re-looking at the decision. So either committing into a relationship, taking it forward, and enjoying a long-term, stable, fruitful, profitable relationship, or to rethink in the relationship itself and maybe getting into a new opportunity which may come by to in the next 3 months. This is also good opportunity of new partnerships at work or business, if not a relationship also. So don't look at relationship alone. Just because Jupiter is aspecting your 7th house, this could also be a partnership opportunity coming for you, rather than looking at only a committed relationship. And this is also important because Jupiter is also aspecting the 5th house, which is the house of both investments as well as romance. So through new romantic liaison, you may end up getting married, or if you're already in a romantic relationship, you may want to take it forward, or at least commit to it if you have not committed so far. However, Jupiter is also expanding the house of investments. So if you have not made investments so far, this is a good opportunity of getting into long-term investments, because multiple gains may come out of it. However, make sure that you get into the right documentation, the right investment, because Jupiter is retrograde. And for some people, for some couples, a child may be on the cards, or if you're thinking about children, or some decision regarding children may also be taken. The decision may also be pertaining to the child's education or long-term planning for the child. So a good overall placement for Pisces ascendant natives, where it shows a higher elevation in your social structure, in your respect, in your status in society, new opportunity of romance coming in, a committed relationship on the cards, and a change or transformation either through education or through your work. Through that, a very good opportunity to overall gains in almost all areas of life are promised to Pisces ascendant natives. So friends, now that we have seen for different zodiac signs how Jupiter's retrogression over the next 3 months may bring you different results till the end of November. So look into your own horoscopes, where Jupiter is placed, in what sign it is placed, in which house it is placed, whether it is placed in some yogas or doshas, or dignities it is placed in, because this is that some people may get much better opportunities, some people may get medium opportunities, maybe some people may get less opportunities. But this is a very good phase. Next 3 months, make the best use of these opportunities, because this is a good time where Jupiter going through its own sign in retrogression, especially where Rahu is also closely approaching Jupiter, and over the next 3 to 4 months they will be very in close contact with each other, and over the next 8 to 9 months they may even be crossing each other. So it's a good opportunity to make some attempt, bring about a change, and overall long term making the best use of this opportunity while you are in the Jupiter retrograde over the next 3 months, and the fruits of that will come to you over the next 9 to 10 months, or maybe even for the rest of your life. So friends, like this video, share this video, and if you're looking for a personal consultation from me, please reach out to me at the link given below. Till some other time with some other video, this is your friend astrologer and guide Irfan signing off.